Okay, I use my die cut machine and the template of the chimney. I was trying to give my window a real good dimensional shape. I wanted to have a panel on top of my window. You can just barely see it because it's white. You just barely can't see it. So I'm going to give it a dimensional shape of my window up to the top. And I'm going to cut a part of this chimney and give it a little more dimensional shape at the bottom of my window. So I'm going to take this and put it at the bottom of my window. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put flowers underneath this paper. Put me some flowers here. And I'm going to stick it on top of my window to give it a flourish, flowery, colorful dimension to my window. That's what my goal is. And like I said earlier, I'm going to take some of this wildflower and place it over my window. Like I said, just use your imagination like there's a tree on the side. Just use your imagination. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to overlap the two bicycles. I'm going to overlap them. Because I'm going to give the bicycle a shadow. So I'm going to cut the wheels out. I'm going to cut the wheels out right here on both sides. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope to bring lots of contents to my audience. This is how I'm cutting out my bicycle. Everything I do, or that I'm doing, I'm putting a layer on top of another layer. So this is my bicycle. What's left of it. So when I get ready to glue it, this is how I'm going to do it. I have my black wheels, and I was thinking about cutting, which I probably will, cut the handlebars. I'm going to cut it because I want my handlebars to be black. I'm not going to be able to glue this down just yet because I need to make sure I place my flowers in the basket so I can glue my flowers down. I'm going to glue my flowers inside, and then I'm going to glue the blue bike on top of it. I hope you like my bicycle. I wanted the seat to stay blue. So I only cut around the body of the bike. Now, what I am going to do is glue the little flowers onto my bike. I'm going to turn the bike over, and I'm just going to place these little leaves onto the bike. See how pretty this is? I don't want to stick to the paper. That is beautiful. Now I'm going to place some little flowers, colorful flowers, on top. I'll glue it down. I will not glue all of them on here, but I will glue a few of them. There you go. A beautiful bag full of flowers. Beautiful. This is my curtain that I am going to put behind the window. I wanted to add a real bright color. I was thinking about yellow. Remember, I have my curtain behind the window. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my ink pad and I'm going to color it yellow. This is my ink pad. And I'm going to color it yellow. I wanted to have some type of color in my window. See, I'm just rubbing it. All I'm doing is just rubbing the yellow. It's an ink, and I'm just rubbing it on here. Let me put it down. I'll probably change this white paper out because it have some glue on it, and I don't want the papers to stick to each other, and then I have to redo my curtains, my windows. So let's see. Hopefully this will work. Okay. This should work. Now, wipe my fingers off because I don't want to transparent the yellow onto my window. Okay. So remember, I have the window. This is my window. The frame of it, the frame of my window. And then this is the glass to the window. And we're just pretending, we're just using our imagination. It's not real glass. It's called vellum. It's paper, but it's clear paper. So I wanted to use this as my window. I wanted one that was a little bit clearer than this one. This one looked a little foggy, but that's okay. It'll still work. Now here's my curtain, and I'm going to put it underneath here. Ah, looks good. So this is what I'm going to do. Give it some kind of embellishment or somebody who lives in the house. And not only that, the light is reflecting off the window into the house. So I wanted to give it some type of, a word for it would be, look like somebody's living in there. I decided to lay a white piece of paper underneath my window because the paper underneath here has glue on it and it's beginning to stick to my paper. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue all of this down together. I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting ready and prepared to pull all of this in my journal. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Picking it up with my tweezer, and then I'm going to lay it down on top of the black paper. The black paper. Make sure it's even. And then I'm going to place this on top of it. And then I'm going to place my window on top of it. Okay, so now I have to glue it down. I'm just going to glue the edges because I don't want the clear paper to look molly and look like glue's been all over it. I don't want that. I just did the edges. Now I'm going to put the window on top. I'm going to glue the window down. Now I'm going to let this dry for a little bit because glue is still running on the sides. I'm going to set something on top of it so it can dry. I'm going to put my black paint on top of it and I'm going to let it dry. Now I'm getting ready to start on my window pane down at the bottom of the window. I'm getting ready to put the flowers. I'm going to paste them down, glue it down, paste it down. It's the same thing. I'm going to glue it down and I'm going to put it in front of my window. What I did, I cut small pieces out. This is yellow. I cut out a small piece so I can lay it on top of the green paper. I wanted to give it more dimensional. I want all my flowers to have a lot of dimensionals. And I will try to overlap it a little bit because I have the shadow will be the back. Like this right here is my shadow. It's going to be my shadow. It's going to be, I'm going to glue it down back here so I can give it a little more effect of the plant or flowers. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. Kind of overlap it just a little bit so you can see the light and the dark of the flowers, and then also the colors of the flowers. Try to overlap it a little bit. I don't want to put too much glue on it. Okay. Now I'm going to place the green leaf on top of the dark leaf or the dark flowers. I'm just going to kind of overlap it just a little bit, just to give it a little shadow. Just a little shadow. I have my purple flowers that will make the flowers pop out some. Pop the colors out a little bit. I want the paper to stick, so I'm going to try to hurry along. And that's what my flowers look like. And I'm going to put the panel, I'm going to glue it. So it's going to go in front of my window. I'm going to add some flowers on top of the window pane. Add some flowers right here. I'm not going to add all of them. I'm going to add just a few. I'm just going to spread them out. They're not going to all be in the same spot. Just going to kind of spread them out a little bit. Didn't put any pink ones in there, so let's move on to the red. I can still put pink ones in there. It looks pretty. I want it to be spring-like, and it is spring-like. Okay, I'm going to glue the flowers down in front of the window. Give it a beautiful look. A beautiful look. There we go. That looks beautiful. I like it. It looks beautiful. I might have to put a sticky pad right here to make it look three-dimensional on both sides. And I probably will have to do the same thing, kind of lift up the window a little bit to give it a three-dimensional. And when I get ready to put the shutters on, I hope I don't have to give it a three-dimensional look. I hope I don't. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what will work best for my art journal. It's looking really good. Let me focus in so you can really see it. Or focus out. It looks really pretty. This is not the journal. This is just a piece of paper laid down because the glue underneath it was sticking to my window and my bicycle, so I needed to lay something on top of that glue. I was trying to rub it off. Some of it came off, but not all. But yeah, I think the yellow curtains look really pretty in the back. I like my window. It's really pretty.